Alright, let's talk with this guy. Or actually, can I? I can take this, okay. I'm thinking about actually casting the spell on him, but I will need to go and prepare it. Yeah, let's talk first. Ost, Chief of Security. Wailing his little clawed feet, the kobold follows your every move with cold, unflinching yellow eyes. Master, say you behave. You are adorable. The kobold glares at you. Complete and utter annihilation, the aura of a conqueror, a killer. Your soul shudders. A battle of will, do not give in. Alright, glare back. Your eyes meet each other, still, ever vigilant. Alright, keep glaring. Does not move. Glare some more. Yep, you're staring at each other. You're doing it. Okay. looking hard. Okay. You should probably stop this. The kobold meets your gaze and keeps meeting it. I don't think I'm getting anything more out of this. The kobold looks at you with a cold expression, determined, confident. He is not glaring at you. That is just his default expression. Alright. Should I actually first cast... Okay, I'm going to first cast a spell, but for that, I need to go downstairs to prepare. Because I want to try... I want to try casting the... What was the name of this thing? Prepare spells. Charm person. Exactly. That's the one I want. Okay, we get these three. Finish. And let's try casting it on the kobold before we continue talking with him. Okay. Okay. Engage. Humanoid you can see without it must make a wisdom. Okay. It is charmed. Friendly acquaintance. Okay. Okay, I can't cast a spell now. Alright, you don't tell me what to do. I did just now. Fair enough. Right, I have some questions. Short question, go. Okay, now I can charm person. Yes. Hell yeah. Hello, cleric. And the kobold greets you with an enthusiastic tone as his eyes clearly show a veil of charm. The kobold wiggles his tail. You have question, I will answer. Believe me, I have so many fucking questions. Hit me, many questions. Go, go. Alright. Oh my god, this random scroll is a bit annoying. Give me your crossbow, kobold. Oh, crossbow. Yes, yes, you get the crossbow, of course. Hell yeah. He almost shoves it into your hand. Charms are the best. It makes everyone love you just the way you deserve. Crossbow goes to friend. Use wisely. There is something truly foul about using magic to gain property. What can you tell me about Visken over there? Oh yes, of course. Master Visken has a secret identity. He is actually a... Gah. A dark shock overwhelms the tiny kobold. He shakes his head. Anyway, ask anything. I answer. Yeah, Visken has this guy under a tight leash, doesn't he? Glancing over to the pale male, you find him working away without a care in the world. Are you aware that you're charmed right now? Charm? No, master. I mean, cleric would never. Cleric is friend. Good friend. Okay. No more questions. Suddenly lets out a deep growl. You can see the charm lose its power over him, and as a faint veil is lifted over his eyes. You cast spell. Not okay. The held-back rage within this kobold. It's an inferno. You have angered the kobold. Not that it really matters, unless you're planning on persuading him in the future. Alright, why are you so mad? Why? It is because I am near filthy human. Fair, I'm quite disgusting at the moment. Now that's just uncalled for. It's not very called for. What makes you think I will answer? Because you actually secretly like me. Not true. Very not true. Because you're forced to? You are right, cleric. Just know I don't want to speak with you. You are terrible, stupid, very useless, and so on. Decent list. You've made him very angry. But go ahead, ask your question. Why couldn't I ask those questions when he was charmed? Who are you? I am Ost. I am security chief in Leech House. The kobold appears proud. There is no humility in his voice. A strong little one, nearly immovable. You are a kobold. Not a question. Next. Try to save the question. Oh my god. 12 DC. And I have -2. And with a disadvantage. Yeah, okay. That's not going to work. How did you get this gig? Not gig. What is it then? I am a devoted servant for master. You are angering the kobold, so you are slave, not slave. And your master is Master Visken, and he owns you, not own, serve. So you're being paid. Yes, paid well. The pressure of keeping what meager food and shelter you scrape together with your salary is no different from serfdom. Mourn this pitiful creature. Mourn. The dialogues are really, really nice in this game. He gives you an expression that could be described as frown. That is, if it looked in any way different from his regular expression. Alright, where were you when the tea shop incident occurred? Incident. The tea shop blew up. Boom. Big boom? Big, big boom. When it happened, I was in water lane on mission. Okay, a mission. Not mission. I meant to say errand. Okay. What were you doing? Milk. Doing milk. Deliver. You deliver milk. Yes, side hustle. I want to know a lot less. Alright, ask questions about the milk. So where does the milk come from? Cows. And where do you get the cow milk? Market. Okay, who buys it? Humans. Waterlane humans. They pay many for fresh milk before dawn. The expressionless cold-blooded kobold is hard to read, but his body language does not exactly scream honesty. It pays. The kobolds produce milk? No. Do you like milk? No. You have acclimatized your gut to the unnatural consumption of another species' milk, like an enormous babe clinging to its mother teat. Effortless. You are missing out. The kobold doesn't seem to crave the white liquid, despite your comment. Can I have some milk? No. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Okay. Thank you. You probably shouldn't look too deeply into this. There's probably no money to be made in milk, right? Alright. Let's see. I think that basically... Oh, I wonder if I can... If I can actually cast it... the charm on zombie as well. Let's see. No, I can't. Okay, I thought maybe if I start a conversation, but not really. Okay, we will have to find a different way to get around him. I guess probably when we get a few spells and we can defeat it. Right, let's go out. See what we find. Okay. PPG documents. -1 intelligence, -1 wisdom. Oh, I don't want to pickpocket him. I want to do talk. Right. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. The banner of Asgal, the Fool. Okay. One of the dwarves stands to face you with a furrowed brow. He appears to be in a staring contest with an orc on the other side of the theater. Big brutes of devilish origin. They are rare in Norvik. Most of them can be found in Feltire. Feltire, a land of elven ruins with magically fertile lowlands in between. In its center sits Blood City Bay, the largest city on the coast, built out of the corpse, or rather just the head of a Gorgorian. Okay. So the whole city is built just from the head? That's pretty crazy. How big was the head? That's wild. Oi, Mr. Cityman. He calls out to you when you approach. We have made it clear already. We are not moving, not one bit. He shoots you a shit-eating grin. This dwarf gets extreme pleasure from telling you to fuck off like this. Stout, short, hairy, loves to dig and build. You know the drill. They build most of the Norvik and have a long history with the Earth folk. The people of Earth, the ancestors of those who reconquested the Ascani coast, true mythological heroes. What's going on here? Just working. The boys will be done soon enough. You hear the other dwarves laughing behind him. Nothing illegal going on here. Nothing at all. He's only saying that because he's had to defend himself quite a lot lately. Nothing illegal, huh? We have the papers. Nothing illegal at all. A half-truth. They're both guilty and innocent, just like you. One of the older dwarves spits on the ground next to him. You even know who are you talking to, child? This here is Alphos of the Ban Emvers, a foreman in the Asgalist movement of Norvik. Ban Emvers, one of the big dwarves' clans. They funnel tons of penning into Norvik. It's the currency of the Wiska kingdom, as well as several dwarven fiefdoms on the undercoast. It is a commonly accepted coinage in Norvik. A collection of loose dwarven cities in northern West Ascani, also known as the Wiska kingdoms. He's done more good than all of you Earthguard combined, a true speaker for Asgal. Damn, that's a lot of good. Yeah. See me exaggerate, he gives the older dwarf the stink eye. I'm also not just in any way proud of my heritage. Nobility is just poisonous hierarchy. He grins, just wanted to make that clear. Don't mention the whole noble thing, it will just piss him off, unless you want that. Alright, your boys are setting up a play or something. A play? He spits on the ground. We are holding a rally for our cause. This evening, workers across Tolstad will gather to hear the word of Asgal. He turns toward the orc, and no one's going to stop it. You hear laughing coming from across the theater. Papers, Alphos. He grumbles and turns back to you. So, what do you mean? The orc lady sure is annoying. That's putting it mildly. So, it is forenoon. I get the lads together, and when we arrive, that accursed woman is standing here. The dwarf shudders. She starts complaining. He reaches for something in his pocket and takes out documents. We show her the papers. And the papers are no good, she says. Bah. Real convenient, I say. No, there is nothing wrong with the papers. We are in our right to speak out against tyrants and burghers. They are bureaucracy. They sure are playing a game they can't win. Alright, so she's wrong about the documents. Of course she is. She's a liar, that one. A filthy liar. Alphos nods and grunts. Terrible liar. Can't even get the words out. He knows he's right about the documents. She's right about documents, but he doesn't want to admit it. Okay. So what's this rally all about? He grunts. Guilds. For decades, there has been collective bargaining between Norvican workers and the city guilds. Say what you want about Earth, but he kept a tight leash on the upper class of the city. Blessed be his name. Damn right he did. Yeah. But look, it ain't the same since his death. The Free Striders have burrowed into every darn power structure, from paperboards to bookbinders. In less than a dozen years, salaries have stagnated and prices have gone up. I say Free Striderism would make the city rich. I say it makes its people poor. We need change. So we're here to convince a bunch of Tolstad workers to vote for Agal's party. More or less, yeah. But it's also about the spirit of community. Together we can fight against the purchases of our labor. Alone we are as brittle as a twig in the... the older dwarf pipes in. A twig in the wind? No, that's not good enough. As brittle as a boar with rabies. That's good, right? No, that's nonsensical. Anyway, the rally will be a success. We just need to get rid of that orc. So we can call out to all workers of this magnificent city. Vote. Vote with your guts, with your manhood at stake. You too, Mr. Cityman. Alright, isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? A morgue? The dwarf grumbles to himself and glances over to the lich house stairs. I thought it was a dentist. Fair assessment. No matter, the Asgal movement is not afraid of death. You hear laughter from the orc behind you. Big words, Alphas. The dwarf grits his teeth. Damn orc. Alright, can I see the papers? Why? 8. Okay. Let's try. Hell yeah. Nat 20. Okay, so they do have Nat 20. Just tell him you're an expert and that you are on his side. I'm an expert. Are you now? Yes, also I'm on your side. He repeats louder. Are you now? Now hit him with, I'm your best shot at getting out of this. The dwarf grumbles. His eyes go from you to the orc behind you. Fine. The dwarf sighs and grabs something in his pocket. He hands over the scroll. I trust you with these documents, Cityman. Tell us we are in the wrong, I dare you. Because we are not. Take a step back and check it out. Let's see what is actually going on here. Alright? Let's take a look at the document. Oh, shit. Oops. There we go. Oh, actually, I forgot I should... put this, let's examine... It's quite light, some kind of magazine paper. Unrolling it reveals a short statement about a political rally at the Circle Square. Permission of the public gathering accepted, it says in big letters at the bottom, followed by a signature, Tolstad Magistrate, Nicholas Darrow. Darrow, one of the original Urfolk houses to be found in Norvik with Earth. Their bloodline can still be found in high positions all around the city. The actual text uses an archaic and typically bureaucratic writing style. Have I seen this kind of document before? Never. They must be rare. Cool document. It is not. I don't like it. Oh, how come? Bad vibes. Alright, let's examine it. Right, made it. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It is perfect. Not a single error. Except the date. It says their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Look at the dates. Yeah, expired. Okay. Well, Mr. Cityman, what do you want this time? So, okay, let's first about Asgal. What about him? Asgal Ashmas is a very controversial figure in Dwarven myth, as well as history. If you want to piss off this dwarf, then just pretend to not know who Asgal is. I like him, he seems cool. Like, he's Asgal the Great, the Kind, our liberator. I apologize, he is cool. Yeah, very. Alright, is this a religion? Most certainly not, he scoffs in your general direction. Is it a cult? I don't know who you have been talking to, Mr. Cityman, but let me assure you, Asgal was no god, or demigod, or anything related to it. He was a simple man with a dream of a fair and just society. Nothing more. Sore spot. Alright. He is infuriated, but not because of you, but because he has defended his position many times. Alright. About the rally. What about it? I checked the papers. Okay, what did you find out, Cityman? I don't care. Papers expired like last week. He takes the papers and shakes his head. With a groan, he mutters, I know, but the date is just a mistake, you see. I personally had this signed by the magistrate 2 days ago, after this supposed expiry date. They might have done it on purpose. Exactly, that's what I've been saying, Alphos. I hate the government so much. Yes, fuck those burger fucks. Bah, the dwarf shouts into the amphitheater. It doesn't matter. Whether the Darrow fucked us or not, we are here and they can't make us leave. He gives a menacing glare, and I hope for your sake you are not the sorry lad she's hired to the deed. I'm just here to observe. He spits on the ground, fun scuff. A dwarven word meaning something along the lines of devilry. Common curse word. That was a swear word. You could tell because of the way he said it. Alright, but can't... okay. Okay, I thought that maybe I can... Okay, yeah, I'm just here to observe. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Alright. Let's see. We have some stuff in here. Okay, more crowns. Let's talk with this guy. The older dwarf puffs out his chest as you approach. Fancy helmet, city man. He speaks in a short and quiet manner, as if he's scared of his words actually being heard. The dwarf behind him laughs. Thanks, my mom confirmed. I'm going to say that. That's amazing. Oh. Don't say something like that. It makes you look pathetic. Oh, it's a lovely helm. She has a good taste. You made him feel bad for making fun of it. This is not an evil person. Interesting. Brutal honesty might actually win conversations sometimes. Good to know. Brute. Vorgani slang for brother. Specifically, the dialect drawn out of the coastal slang, a mix between gnome tongue and underclass migrant workers in old micro colonies. Stare at the dwarf. The dwarf glances at his boss. You're here for talking then. Stare at him while slowly leaning your head to the side. You should, he shudders and points towards the stout dwarf on the stout. Talk to him. Alright, let's see what we can have here. Oh, can I run there? Was it... Alright. Well, let's talk with her.